Hey guys, good morning. It is officially 7 o'clock in the morning, and the reason why I'm heading out so early is because, well, let's just say that I'm going to renew my passport, and it's not because of anything. It's actually like expired last year, but I kind of forgot to renew it. And I've heard that the renewing process is long and not really the best experience. I'm going to be taking you guys through the process of how it goes in this video. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed. But till then, you guys, if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section below. The most confusing roundabout ever, guys. On the way to the passport, and the roads are pretty clear, except for that roundabout area, which I feel was a little bit long of a stretch because nobody can figure that out. But so far, the roads are pretty clear, so it's a good start. Back to the basic microphone check. So we already saw the queue. It was really long. Guys, keep in mind this is 7 o'clock in the morning, so this is gonna be fun. Okay guys, so they have split this into 3 lanes. Apparently you can also do this online, but the online process is a little bit complicated and it has to be like exact, or else they refer you to the non-registration one. So I'm in the last line. They have allowed the first one to go in, which I'm guessing is the online registration, and then the second one I'm not sure, and then we're just waiting on the third line. But so far the queue seems to be moving okay, so not as bad as I thought. I'm wearing all like monochrome outfits, black shoes, beige pants, black hair, covered up neck. Standard procedure when you're going. Get your passport done. Okay gang, I'm still waiting. It has been half an hour. All the other counters are open except the one counter that we are supposed to be on. Like 3014, 2007, but mine is like 1014. And the line hasn't even moved, the guy is still not here yet. Yep. Good service so far. You guys, oh my gosh. Okay, let me show y'all. Okay, so right now I am just waiting for the passport to get printed, but the process, let me tell you guys, it's quite simple once you understand it, but if you don't and you're coming there for the first time, you're gonna get a little bit confused. So let me just quickly walk you through it as fast as I can. So when you come, there are 2 ways to do this. The first one is online, which you do the application online, you have to print it out, and then you have to just give it to them and then wait for your passport to be printed. Now, while that seems to be the easier way, a lot of the times the measurements for your passport photos and all the details, it has to be exact. If it is not, you have to literally redo everything from square one, which can be quite a hassle, to be honest. So the second one is basically when you do it like me and you want to do things manually, you just come there with your my card, your passport, and you have to take a number. And the number honestly is the one where the waiting time is quite long. You can actually take your picture there and everything is done for you, and then you have to go online. They'll make you scan like a barcode, and then after that you upload all your details and then you make payment. So once you are basically done with that, you have to go to the counter in the front and then process with your online payment, FPX. And then literally what you have to do, sorry, I'm trying to remember, so it's like all in my head. And then you have to go to a printer area, which is located at the front. The place where I went to is in Kelana Jaya near Plaza Glomac. That's the one where the printing counter is at the front. And then you have to just key in your current passport number, and then your receipt will print out. And then once your receipt prints out, then you have to go back to the first counter that we did. We went to counter 10, and then you have to give it to them. And then from there, you will get an email that literally says like, oh, your application has been approved. And once the application has been approved, you have to wait an hour until everything is like printed out and properly done up. And once they're done, they'll call your name and then you collect it. So that's basically it. So right now, we are in the process of my passport getting printed. And yeah, that's it. We have about 40 minutes to an hour to kill, so we're gonna get breakfast right now. Now the whole process in general was interesting. Is it a lot of hassle? Not as much as I thought, but I do recommend leaving early They did open on time, so based off what I have heard, not exactly accurate with that. They did open up like at 8 o'clock sharp and everybody was going in quite smoothly. It's just the waiting time in order, like once you get your number, you just have to wait to be called to submit your documents. That is the one that really takes a lot of time. So yeah, but if you come early, I don't think that would be an issue. And also the one thing that I did want to mention was the attitude of the staff. Like some of them were really nice, but the main counter person that was like literally dealing with the Q&As and stuff like that, she was quite rude actually. I was actually quite amazed because they are supposed to be the most friendly ones, and I actually went there with my document because the guy at the counter said, hey, if you have any questions about the payment and all that, like, you know, just ask them because they'll be more accurate in telling you, right? He's not wrong. So after we filled up everything, I wasn't sure where to like press or like go to. And there's a lot of words that's happening there. I just went to her and I was like, where do I do the payment? Once I do the payment, like where online do I need to click? There are a few boxes to click, and if you click the wrong one, it literally brings you back to the main page. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't click the wrong page basically. And I went and asked her like, hey, like, am I clicking the right one? And she literally looked at me like that. Oh, kenapa tak baca? Oh, kat bawah ni you tekan, oh tak baca. Like basically in English, she said, oh, you didn't read. The boxes is very easy. Like she didn't even. I'm like, girl, if this is people's first time, man, that kind of ruined their entire experience for me. Because for me, it's just a simple question. You don't have to be sarcastic about it. You can just say, okay, hey, just scroll down, just click here. Okay, you're done, and then you print it out. I mean, on overall honesty, everyone was quite nice. It's just that one bad experience, honestly. So for all this to be raining though, it has to be today. Guys, we got food. McDonald's, thank God. There was a drive-thru like just 2 minutes away, so we went there, got our food, and then we're gonna head back to the immigration area to eat, because the parking there is quite limited, and if you don't get back early, we're going to be, you know, rounding for parking, and then I might miss like my collection time. So yeah, just stay safe. Okay guys, got my passport renewed. It's done, it's good. And also the guy at the counter, the one that is checking off like all the passports, he was so good. When we went to the counter to ask him about it, he was like, okay, those that have been waiting for like an hour plus, you can come up, and then after that we'll just take turns and I'll give you your passport. Like he was so nice. So that kind of made up for earlier. So yeah, it was a good experience in total, except for that, yeah, one little incident. But other than that, passport is renewed, so travel soon.